Hi, my name is Kristen Cahill, and I'm going to be covering Hillary Clinton's speech, Women's Rights are Human Rights, from 1995 in Beijing, China. So as I stated, basically Hillary Clinton took the very brave political stance to address the UN, other political delegates, ambassadors in Beijing, China, so a very sensitive place to be in, as she wasn't in the United States and she was a United States First Lady. So she took a very brave stance to stand in front of everyone in 1995 to discuss the awful and atrocious things that were going on, not only in China but several places overseas. Basically, one of the biggest quotes that Clinton states is that human rights are women's rights and that women's rights are human rights. And that really resonated with the audience. I mean, everyone was aware of the things that were going on, which I'm going to get into in a little bit. But the fact that someone stood up there in such a sensitive and serious way, which was appropriate for over in China, it's not appropriate to take such an emotional stance. And Hillary really did the best that she could in standing up there, being incredibly informative, very passionate, but in a serious manner, and that really let the audience and everyone sit there and let everything resonate with them so that we could get the support that was necessary. And you could really tell that the audience was taking in the information she was doing. Some of the things that were going on over in China were the women being beaten, doused in gasoline, set on fire, children that were born as girls versus boys, which is highly frowned upon. Their spines were broken, they were drowned, tortured, beaten, starved on purpose. The lack of respect for the women's roles, like as homemakers, were really frowned upon and not respected by the culture either. Rape, sex crimes, and prostitution were going on. So there were some of the things that Hillary did cover in that. I thought that her speech was incredibly powerful. Good eye contact, maintained her composure. She was well prepared. She was emotionally involved but didn't get emotional. She was serious. She took the appropriate pauses for people to take in the information, and overall it was just incredibly passionate and moving, not just as a woman but in general.